Welcome, everyone. Welcome in, Socks. Hello, Sunzu. Hello, Knife Player. Hello, Aiza. Am I missing anyone? I don't think so. Hello, how are you all doing? I literally played this yesterday, and I'm trying to remember what we were doing. We were in the Lost Bastille. You're missing so many? I'm missing so many what? No, I'm not. Nuh-uh. I know I'm not missing anybody because, I've got a little greet them box that shows everyone who did a thing within the last 10 minutes. Can't beat my technology. 1000 ping in MOBA game tonight. Good luck. I hope for nice, easy lobbies to you. I'm thinking I just increased my weight capacity.
Yosh.
We can use a shield now. Aiza, thank you for the pats. Such friends. Slaps the alley on the back. What? This pup can equip so many things. I feel like a cat fighting a snake with those things. Hmm. You know what? Aiza's alerted me to something. Give me 1 second. Thank you for the boop. I had it set. I had my overlays mismatched because I was playing Wrath of the Righteous with the super big screen, but I still had my smaller screen overlay on top of it. Fractal, hello. How are you doing? Okay, I keep doing something that I don't mean to do. It's that. Oh my gosh, it's so slow. Tired and work is stupid. Very true. Noxie, oh my gosh, I did actually miss you. I saw you posting earlier, and you weren't in my special greet them thing. I'm sorry. How are you doing? Stream freezes for you? Was it stream or just the gameplay? Because I had to alt-tab out in order to fix it. Oh, that's actually really polite. I appreciate you, Calm. Oh my gosh. It's like a cat fighting a snake. I don't have the reaction time for this. Almost dead. You know what? Oh, I thought I was dead. Okay. You're doing well. That's good to hear. Isa, are you proud of me? I killed them. I only killed them because they had honor. Wait, was that Isa? That was you? I can't believe I'm canonically better at Dark Souls 2 than you. This game is going to be so easy for me. You went so easy. I know. Well, you literally could have just stabbed me in the back while I was fighting the man, and you chose not to. Isa, actual question, is there another way across here? Can I go back? You do that for everyone? I believe that. No, that's fair. You can't invade me for half an hour. Would you have otherwise? There's not a world where I try to do that. There is a world. There's a world where I am like 13. What? I literally thought that all that was throwing a wisp. Legitimate shortcut. No, as I aged, I started to care about my well-being more. Well, I got back to the bonfire, but not with the souls I wanted. Please don't kill me. Thank you. Use a bone, unless you use them all. I should use a bone. I just used a bone. I should, in general, be more open to bone. Souls rescue and time saves. It's true. I've done a few Souls rescue operations. Forlorn. Actually criminal. Why did I run down here? Well, it's because I didn't know there were dogs down here. That can still happen. He blew up my wall! I was trying to do that. This freaking pro level backseater actually reached into my game to make a progress happen for me. I don't know, Eyes of Souls. No, Eyes of Souls are safe. Hello, Rocker. How are you doing? I cannot let this man kill me here. Okay, this is actually Soul's Rescue. And to that end, I'm equipping my bones. I have 4. Coming off a migraine, so you're better, but spaced out from the meds. I'm glad you're feeling better, at least. I hope that eases up pretty soon. You don't think it was the invader, you think it was the guy with the stick? You know what? That's fair. Freaking jerks. They're on a quest to steal Isa's souls from me. Dinner early because lunch was so disappointing. I'm sorry. I hope you're not extra hungry tomorrow or anything. This is fine. Isa's souls are guarded by 2 rat dogs. Zero risk. Feared for my life. Don't worry about it. Anyway. My goodness. Also, I did see what else you did. And nice streak, Froggy. Hello. Restarting strong. You've hyped up Iconoclast. It looks so familiar. I probably saw somebody play it when it came out, but I don't super remember. It probably would have been NL if I did see it.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls, lest this...
NL or perhaps Jacob and Julia Trophy on their secret sleepover society. Oh, I wanted the other one. I'm sorry. I wanted McDuff's workshop. I assumed because I unlocked it later, it would be the further one. Try fire. Noted. Try torch. I see. You okay, buddy?
Oh, why can't they all be this easy?
He just can't see. He thinks he's blacksmithing. Where I sheepishly confess that I never used a torch in the tutorial and I forget how they work. You're going to let him call you easy? I'm actually quite difficult. Many people have said this. I'm very oblivious. Banana, my rat, how are you doing? Embarrassingly, I have forgotten how to torch. I'm checking key bindings. Oh. Jane, I'm sorry. Also, hi, how are you doing? Read history. I see torch here. I know I've got torch. I've got many minutes of torch. I might actually have to look up to figure out how to torch. You want to be told yes, please? I want to torch so badly. But torch in paw, light it at fire. But I thought I couldn't see a torch in the equipment list. But I picked up torch. I have 20 minutes torch. Use a special butterfly to light. No butterflies either, I'm afraid. I'm taking phone. Oh. Oh. I have to light it. I can't just... I found it. I found it after Googling the answer. It's as easy as that. You're doing good. That's really good to hear, Jane. It's good to see you. He's just swinging more aggressively.
We've got a wild one here. Shape up. Shape up, I say.
Got a wild one. Watch out. I am going to rest here. And look at that. Time has passed.
Oh, that's it, yes. That's the way. Dear flame, how brightly you burn.
He can see now.
Flame, I smell flame.
He can smell the flame on me.
I'm McDuff.
Way to out me like that.
All I want is a little flame.
Would you like a dull ember, sir?
So, hand that ember to me.
The other blacksmith didn't know what he was talking about.
Lucille.
Yes, sir.
What a marvelous ember. You've got stones, I pray. Give me stones, and I'll fortify your gear.
I've got such stone. You can infuse my weapon. With just anything? Oh, but I need special stones. I need a bleed stone for bleed. A fire drake stone for fire. You need Twinkling Titanite for the old whip? A raw stone.
Be gone.
I was staring at the raw stone like, what could I call this out? A raw stone for swirls? For void? Do I need a raw stone for voiding? He puts a single piece of ammunition in his chests. Okay, to be honest, I didn't actually look to see how many I got each time. Thank you, I'm stealing all of your things. Oh, that's like the other way to do it. It's locked. I was about to say, like, did I even have to have this wall destroyed, or could I have just opened it with the soldier's key? Do not knock over that barrel. Other bonfire is actually probably closer to the boss room. So the bonfire I pretty much just walked all the way to. Then again, I'd have to... I gotta navigate around dogs. I do not have to navigate around dogs, actually. Your Steam controller updated status to packaged items. Incredible. Very exciting. You know, we would own an index today if they ever shipped to Australia. It's too late now. You missed your chance. We're not interested anymore. But there was a time where we were into VR enough and had the ability. We could be index havers. And then I'd have 5 tracker based full body tracking instead of going for slimes, which I still haven't built. Rub you in VR? I would love to rub you in VR. Or out of VR, either way. I'm not picky. Also, hi Izu, how are you doing? Boss room is just right here. There's one more person, I thought? No? There's a couple of people over there. Take a deep breath. Puff out your chest. I didn't notice we were already missing HP. We took one. It kind of sort of took both of our flasks to do it. I was plotting it out. I was like, where's the others? Is it going to be a 2-on-1? Or can I fight them 1-on-1? And I saw her just before she struck. Here are things you do to Izu. Is Izu safe? Is it a good thing, actually, that we never got the index? We're stuck on that Oculus. That's a little bit painful, but that's okay. 3,000 souls, what even is that? Pocket change at this point. We have so many effigies. We can eat one. Isa was so kind as to give us one earlier. 3,000 is a big number. No, no, no. It's actually basically nothing. Look, we got a portion of souls back even. Yeah, the extra HP from being human helped us there. No! I didn't mean to jump. Okay, we're going in with more health than we did the first time. We're going in with way more health than we did the first time, to be honest. I'm gonna start with the whip, because I don't know how easily I'm gonna be able to, if it becomes a 2-on-1. I don't know how easily I'm gonna be able to use the whip on them. Well. Jeez. I'm never expecting the jump up. Gulp. What's your index? No. You get in like a haptic suit, so you can more fully feel the VR. Your glasses no longer fit? That is actually terrible. This one's not starting great. In interest of not reducing my humanity even further, this is fine. Can't you just focus? Yeah, no, it's not focus. Sadly. That's just your interpupillary distance. Actually, the index might have a closer and further away for the lenses. I'm gonna have to actually fight these creatures. I am learning to accept that, like it or not, you kind of gotta fight stuff in Dark Souls 2. It has the slide in and out and further closer to nose. I see. And I'm guessing sliding it further away doesn't help your glasses fit. You need lens inserts with prescriptions. I wonder... Well, I guess I don't know the logistics of contacts. It wasn't too bad. Okay. It would be extremely nice if more headsets came with, like, spacers or something. Because I know fitting glasses in them is kind of a huge issue. For a lot of people. You wear contacts and they're fine for VR? There was plenty of space in the index for your glasses. I'm guessing your glasses changed. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the follow. They're anonymous now, but I really appreciate it. And the old ones got lost, I see. I waited too long and put too much of a delay on my next swing. Not cheap, but compared to the 1,000 for the headset, not bad. Index prescription lens on VR lens. Okay, that's actually... Okay, yeah, I'm reminding myself that's $60 US. But still. Shoot. I'm such a fool, please forgive. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's not an ideal solution, necessarily. Because, like, Sinzu and I would share that thing. But it seems more and more like VR headsets are more like individual devices. Which I guess is fair. How many VR enthusiasts are in a typical household, I suppose? That was my problem with, there was a big one. Was it the, was it an Apple product? Where you had to scan your face and send it away? No, it wasn't an Apple product either. It was some kind of, like, independent group. You can add eye protection too for 30 USD more. That sounds nice. I jumped again. This is where we die. I know I said I'm learning that in Dark Souls 2 you have to fight things, but there's so many of them. Big screen, the big screen beyond. Other head-mounted displays are made to be versatile, though. You have to be average person and be 6'5". You do not have to be 6'5". Oh, and you being 6'5". Yeah. Well, you being different isn't bad. It's just how things are built, unfortunately. I started watching a lot of Nicole Rudolph. And she talks sometimes about how shopping for clothes used to work, which is you go and buy fabric and then take that to a tailor and they make something that fits you. Or like someone in your life who sews, makes it for you. And it wasn't as expensive as you'd think. The expensive part was the fabric, which, you know, you just get what you can afford. Because there were just so many tailors of varying, like, skill and experience levels. So there weren't, like, clothes sizes. Some things started to be, but only, like, work clothes. We're a little bit messed up going into this. That's okay, we just have to do it, like, way better than we have been. Unbelievable that we survived that. And then apparently, as soon as sizing started being introduced, like this happened with shoes. They introduced shoe sizing, and they made it secret. They made it secret to the customer because they found out immediately, as soon as you put the shoe size on a shoe on a shelf and expect people to find it for themselves, they're going to get shoes that don't fit because the second it was introduced, they wanted to have the lower number rather than shoes that fit. So they actually made shoe sizing, or the labeling for it, confusing on purpose. Just so customers couldn't do that. I'm realizing that place I said I would never jump into is actually right down there. And it's actually a shortcut. Sir? Okay, well, now I've got nothing to lose. But I might as well try it. And the same thing happened for, like, sized garments. Oh no, your souls. It was like, what, 2,000, 3,000? That's like nothing. Pocket change. Should you play Heart Gold, Soul Silver Randomizer or Heart Gold, Soul Silver D-Make in Game Boy Advance with the modern features but no randomizer? I mean, That depends massively on whether or not you want a randomizer. I think if you want a randomizer, you should randomizer. But if you don't necessarily want a randomizer, the GBAD make sounds pretty good. There it is. It's so easy, actually. I just ran. Incredible, actually. We can't go back. You just did a fire red, leaf green randomizer, caught Phoebus early, spent a bunch of time leveling it, excited to use a Milotic for the first time. Encountered a wild Milotic. Yeah, but that one's not yours. You've got a bond that can't be replicated with that Phoebus that you nurtured. That was silly. Okay, now here's the thing. He's gonna jump up. He's well aware I exist, and she's going to jump up. There she is. We learned. We learned. We still died. Milotic has Fern Friend energy. You know what? Maybe. You threw the Phoebus directly into the pit known as Box 13. Oh, you hadn't even evolved them yet. You were working on their confidence. You were teaching them to see their inner beauty and bringing it forth, and then you boxed them for life. You traded up for someone who had less work to do. It's actually easy, I said.
Yosh.
Oh, thank you, Isa. I could hear those scrabbly paws coming behind me. I had to rush it. We have very little life. We do have 2 flask. We are going in for a quick try. And then I'm going to eat another human effigy and go in for another one. I'm scared using them because I'm sure I'm going to be able to get more, but I don't know where. You did tell me it's a legit shortcut. It's a really good one. Idiot. I'm just gonna stare at the floor and watch you. Next time, I'm not gonna stare at the floor. You should have jalapeno chips. You also don't want to eat snacks. Snacks are not conducive to Beach Snake. I need your drive. I need your willpower. I ate half a share box of Maltesers over the past couple days. And then when I did, Senzu looked at me and went, "Oh, you're out of Maltesers. Do you want some more?" And I said, "Yes, please, Daddy," and took some of his Maltesers. I'm trying to impress some people in just a couple months. Sometimes enemies drop a bunch. Sometimes you won't see them for what seems like ages. It's a cruel cycle. Terrifying. Okay. I'm going to take a real quick break here. We can get some ads out. I'll be back in just a few minutes. See you very soon. Welcome back. I didn't have a stretch. I didn't have a drink. I slumped in a chair and talked to a cute cat. Oh, thank you for the pats. Welcome back, Isa. Welcome back, Jane. What was that for? I got drink with me. It's got water in it. It's true. Isa didn't tell me to not do any of those things. They didn't tell me to flump over in a chair. They didn't tell me not to get up. They didn't even tell me to come into the room with them. They're just sitting there so enticingly. The last part was implied. Aero! The cat arrives calmly from its escalator with a sense of purpose. Hello. So many fantastic felines around here. Ah! I felt that as it was happening. When I did the last couple of attacks, I was like, you're literally choosing right now to do this instead of healing. And I was like, it wasn't a choice. It was thoughtless. It is playing at its residence even? Whoa. Thank you for the boop, Isa. I need them. Freaking dog. Visions of kitty cat and then demise. No! Okay, I am not removing these rat dogs from existence. I would never. But if they get damage on me, I literally might as well heal it off before continuing. Yeah, that one too. Hope everyone's having a good zone. My zone is so good right now. I was so close. I feel slightly bad about doing this to the dogs. Oh. Alias Y, also hello. Okay, we're through. Now just this man. Those little environmental details, like the enemies blowing themselves up if you time it right. It's very funny. They're gone. I've eliminated the dogs. I miss them. Here's the thing. I don't like what just happened. But I'm trying to not eat all of my human effigies, you know? And in the process, I did get enough souls to level up. It would be extremely silly for me to not do that. McDuff, what does he say? That Macbeth character? Oh yeah, Leon McDuff. You're so incredible.
Bearer of the curse. Seek, lest this land swallow you.
I'd like more stamina, please, actually. It would be really nice. Carry on phenomenon. You're such an amazing phenomenon. I'm thinking I might as well. Reinforce my sword. Because I can't do the whip. And I am using the sword. Nice streak, Malleus. Really thought that was going to be it. I bet I can just walk it and I don't have to run, and it'd be way easier to get in. I was worried for a second. I thought I was going to crack that thing open. I consider that amount of life an acceptable loss. Probably less than what I would spend fighting through all of the Queen's Guard or whatever they are. The Royal Knights. Crack it open, that thing, your dark soul. We'd probably like to be cracked open. Blink. Better not lose again or else you don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, but I will do it again. That guy's so bad at their job. Aru, you got them fired. Serve them right.
Yosh.
Yona, thank you for the pats. Hello. Hello. Yep. I'm not staring at the floor. You can pop up from anywhere.
Yosh.
You think if I kill just hurt 12 times, I'll only have to fight the other two?
Yosh. Yosh.
Shoot. At least he can enjoy a peaceful existence without being trapped in an infinite explosion torment nexus. Yeah, I suppose that's nice, to be honest.
Yosh.
Dark Souls 2,
Yosh.
it's true. Oh, Dark Souls 2'd. Old whip at risk and broken, sadly. Ow. Just making sure, because I definitely carried around better armor for a while without ever putting it on. But right now, this is better. It looks a lot dumber, though. Ow. It happens. We'll just have to get good enough. But we don't even need any health bar. You might be asking me. If you could have done that the whole time, why didn't you do it until now? 1, I couldn't. 2, well, if you're gonna say something like that, why should I even try next time? Now, this is one where the whip would come in way handy. Considering we have 4 homeward bones. It is 3,482 souls to level. There's 5,000 souls in the pit. Was that the made-up chatter that you were responding to? They're so rude. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that person doesn't exist. Also, that's not how you do that. Oh, hello, Skia. How are you doing? How's Dark Souls 2 going? I'm really liking it. I don't know if, strictly speaking, people would say it's going well, but I'm having a good time, so I think it's going well. I'm glad you're doing well. Did you see for a second when you died before the screen faded away, you were invaded by someone? I did not. I did also not mean to use that life gem. I forgot I was on that one. Really? You sound so surprised that I like Dark Souls 2. I'm kind of obligated to, in many ways, because This is my... I swear. And yeah, by the way, I was jumping down there to grab the souls that no longer existed. It's a divisive game. People tend to hate it or love it. I'm contractually obligated to enjoy it because this is the favorite Dark Souls game to two of my girlfriends, so... I was given the best possible introduction. She's got this. I've got this. Hello, Isa. We're unburdened by those souls. Who even knows how many it was? Ruined Sentinels also ruined your life the first time. That makes me feel better. Thank you. I'm learning them. I feel like I've seen you... I feel like I remember you fighting these guys soul level 1. It did not take you this long. But I'm trying to channel your energy. It's in their name. I feel like I'm getting so close every time. And then they just end it. You didn't one-shot them like some of the other early bosses? Wait, you were one-shotting bosses? It took you a few tries. I remember you being a maestro of positioning. An elegant dancer with a hand axe. Oh, one try, not one shot. Okay. I thought, like, oh, did I forget some, like, major trick that you employed? Wish you could randomize all trainers except gym leaders. That would be nice. I may have to use another humanity. You played this game too many times. You know all their tricks. You know all their fabrics. You've met their spinster. Hello? I actually can't believe I didn't get hit by either of those. Ridiculous. Sounds like you with Elden Ring. Elden Ring was like my first Souls-like that I could actually manage to play. My darling husband. He was like, hey, I really love Dark Souls. Do you want to play Dark Souls 3 with me? It's co-op. This is not how you introduce someone to a Souls game, I think. Oh, I love him. Because going into it as a co-op game that my experienced husband could kind of carry me through. Yes, it is. Hey, this man is dead forever. I was like, yeah, okay, I can kind of coast along and watch him do it and kind of build up my skills over time. And then it's like, no, 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 no. you're going to have to play significant portions of the game solo and do some extra hoops in order to actually play co-op. Which I'm more fine with now, but I was not expecting at the time. This is bad. You're gonna feed our bun and bring her home. Safe travels, Isa. I love you. Have you gotten to play Bloodborne yet? I got to play it for a little bit. I liked it more than Dark Souls 3. Probably mostly because that was presented to me as a solo experience. And Sin and I think, passed the controller back and forth. The thing is, we stopped playing because I got a little bit stuck. And also because it was on the PS3 and it was inconvenient. It was on PC, I would have gone back to it so many times. But it's just inconvenient having to wheel out the PS3. You love Bloodborne? I really want to try it. The problem is, I would stream it. And it's trapped on our PS3. I'd have to get additional equipment. You explained it is harder, and you explained the hoops, and you bought the game. You bought the game for. I wasn't ready, Sinzu. I know some of the things that go on in Bloodborne, and it's so exciting. And I was really enjoying playing it too. I do like a game that's faster paced as well. I got very frustrated with the parries, but that's nothing new. And I think I would probably be better with it now that I've got a little more Souls experience under my belt, as demonstrated. PS4, saving your gamer cred, thank you. I just slid a note across the desk. You mean PS4? I couldn't remember. You're the worst? No. You're saving my gamer cred. They didn't say... You mean PS4. They actually said... PS4, saving your gamer cred. Ah! You don't know why. I think chances of doing this with this little bit of health is low. Mostly because of the drops. However, I want to practice it a little bit more before I eat another humanity. Really want to play Bloodborne mainly because you want to play it with your favorite weapon from it? What is your favorite weapon? I watched a video about one in particular that was very enticing. Shoot. It's really, really, really hard if I play Bloodborne, not just go for it. Meep, meep, meep. Chicks and rolls. Hello, Meeper. Hello, Zero. Wait, you need an occasion to eat a human? Usually. Ligarius' wheel. I hadn't heard of that one. I found out about the, there's a pair of claws. And I kind of forgot most of it. I just remember... it plays into some things that I would probably enjoy. Open's really in your wheelhouse. Beast Claws. Yeah, you think so? There's apparently like a hidden mechanic with them. I saw a video where someone was doing a build, and I was like, golly, I wish I knew to do this, but I hadn't seen this. Beast Claw looked really cool too. Incredible. I thought I was dead like 2 hits before that, though. I need to build up my confidence. I need to human up. Oh, is that because I was talking about eating a humanity? No, I'm not eating a human. I'm eating the concept of humanity itself. Or at least a representation of it. I have 6. Maybe level your vigor. Why should I level my vigor when this is an item that just doubles your HP? Hold on. Vigor or vitality? Vigor this time. Vigor and vitality. Learn the difference. Both? There's no point in leveling vitality because I don't have any heavier gear to wear. Anything that can't is food. That's pretty severe. Vitality's the health one? I see. Never mind. Learn the difference for me, because I will not. You lied to me? Isa had my best interest at heart. Isa was watching out. You lied to me? I'm going to eat a life gem. And crunch a rock salt. They actually can't hit. It hits me in the back of the head. I need to learn to never speak ever. You lied again. You didn't actually lie at first. You actually just forgot. You're so sneaky. You need to learn your tricks and fabrics. I mean, I've never done a radio broadcast. So things are looking rough for me. Nor do I possess the ability to do that. I need exterior tools to do that. Which I don't own. I'm gonna need to take out a freaking loan and buy a ham radio so that Zero doesn't eat me. It's determined by species. Can you just feed Zero the ham radio? No, no, no. You can't. It can produce radio waves, so it's not food, it's a person. Pardon, Senzu? What do you want me to do? Just sucks for all those creatures with like rich oral histories or written languages, but haven't produced radiation yet. I was killed for my hubris. You love rich oral history? Me too. Also, hi, Bunny. How are you doing? Oh, don't worry, Senzu. There haven't been any souls in circulation for a hot minute. Thank you, Skia. Boop. Thank you for the boop. It's okay. We can focus on positioning. We just gotta, like, rub up to them. And they can't hit me so well. Rat mice, those who speak. Nah. Well, there are those who squeak. I don't know. There's a lot of, like, severe moral implications with what you're talking about. I have to say I'm not a fan. But to each their own. Just got home from work like 15 minutes ago. Coworker brought bagels into work today. You've eaten like 22,000 calories already. Haven't had dinner. You feel stuffed. At least you had bagels though. I feel like you just entered an underground club where everyone speaks in code. What about the bagels? What's the moral quandary? Well, I'm just saying the way you're proposing it, I know you didn't think of it like this. It has like kind of a bit of an aftertaste of colonialism, which I'm just saying, I definitely don't think you intended that. But if you want me to say it bluntly, there it is. Oh. Yeah, that one too. The Pokeboys. We're on the Pokeboys. Hello, RDMT. How are you doing? Oh! You're past the point of coherence? I was like... I know I've seen you before, but I had trouble. You were in Mega Man X1 when I was playing that. How are you doing? You're much too afraid to ask what's going on? Don't worry about it. Until you get to Mega Man 64. Wait, no. You're talking about... I actually played that game a ton as a kid. Mega Man Legends, though, because I was on the PS1. Ow. Hello, Belmont. How are you doing? You're gonna solo the game with my husband, the Murkrow? As long as nothing has a priority move, you'll never die. I'm sure you'll never face a priority move. You're gonna be just fine. No, Mega Man Legends was one of my favorites. I remember being a little rapscallion. The game has a secret morality system where the more foul deeds you do, you miss the door. No, I hit the door. I missed the door frame. I found the door quite well. Rented Mega Man 64 so much from Blockbuster. We rented video games from a store that I shouldn't name because it was small and I don't think it was a chain. It's closed now, but still. I've come into it before where I've accidentally named an establishment that was just in my local area growing up. You're overworked, underpaid, exhausted. Just overall wanting a nap for a few months straight. You should nap. I hope you're able to get some rest soon. They don't exist anymore at a game rental store. You know what? That's a good point. But they closed even earlier than Blockbuster. They didn't even get replaced with anything. Oh, they're all standing up here. For some reason, I thought that the one on the right just started on the floor. I'd only seen them there. Hack 'em knees. They're going. They're moving into position. I have never successfully plunged it. It's like lined up perfectly. A notched whip. Something very exciting to look forward to. Dark Souls 1 taught you how to plunge. Dark Souls 2 said nah.
I ought to fetch a new ember.
We can't sell things to you. I was considering for a moment repairing my whip.
Be gone.
Be gone? That's some way to treat me for lighting your fire, sir. You were never allowed to rent games from your rental store? That's so sad. I rented so many cartridge games, actually. Claymates and Beyond Oasis were big ones for me. Which was... I swear. He never saw you light that fire? That's true. You've never managed to make that jump down to the door? You've yearned for the copy of Halo 2 behind the glass at Hollywood Video? You poor thing. Yeah, Claymates was an SNES title. And Beyond Oasis was a Genesis one. Obviously, I never beat either one because the save file was stored on the cartridge. Euphoria was a big rental game for you. I remember you telling me about this. I meant to play it when I was doing all the retro games, and I did not because I'm a monster. Nor did I play any of Fern's DOS picks. You're impressed by my skill. Are you still impressed by my skill? You don't jump, you jog. Ow. You know what? I deserve that. I did work towards it. Saves on cartridges have a lot of insight into a stranger's life. It's true. We, as a community, could have beat a cartridge game. Very impressed at how good I am at keeping my cool. Oh. I'm highly skilled at facades. Thank you for noticing. We lived. And then we did something very silly. Played through Dark Souls 2 a few times. You still die to these guys, and still sometimes quit the game to these guys. That's very encouraging, actually. Thank you. I assumed I was having issues by being underleveled or perhaps leveled poorly. Have you tried parrying? You know what? I haven't. I assumed because they were quite large, I couldn't.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you, Aira. Senzu? If I try to parry these creatures, and I find that I can't, I'll be very cross with you for like 2 seconds. I hope Aira will let you know if it's a bad idea. I'm reminding myself that you legitimately don't know. Oh my god! Are you kidding? Oh, the game has changed now. I'm about to die way more because my previous strategies are out the window. You still can't crit them though, at least as far as I could see. You're so This seems bad for my health. Oh, hey, Forlorn. To have people calling me cool while this is going on. Where are they? There you are. You have a very large sword. I mean, why not? What do I have to lose? I've got no humanities and no souls. You're kiting me? You know I'm here. Fine then. The Forlorn. We cannot use bonfire. All right. So anyway. Digging through game files. Forlorn is actually a woman. Wait. That's not like a breathing individual. Outside game. I forgot immediately that I was parrying them. Forlorn wiped my memory. You wonder? Counts as a PvP victory. You kicked him out of your world? I don't think so. Well, now I don't have any ire towards them for wandering off back towards that direction. If they were just following their programming after all. That was... We did get invaded by Forlorn earlier. You're talking about when I died to the door and the screen darkened? But before that, we were invaded by Forlorn too. You missed the door and frame this time? I did. This is why I'm not using a humanity or getting any souls. This death, it cost me nothing. I am reminded that Forlorn is a thing that invades. Or maybe not Forlorn, but I remembered there was an NPC invader that happens after numerous deaths. You missed the door frame this time? I did. Thank you. Yeah? The spooky door opening sound effects. Okay, I'm focusing in. At least as, you know, much as I can. I can do another one before breaking for ads. And I want to, so I will. Just because I can parry them doesn't necessarily mean I should. Being hunted in a ruined bastion only to hear the Forlorn open metal doors in the distance is such a vibe. It's a cozy ambience in a way. I really thought I was going to miss it. It definitely misses more when you go to the right, I've noticed. Which makes sense because the halberd is in the right hand. It's in their right hand, so I go to their left. Didn't you say one more, like a minute ago, and then you're going to break? Yeah, but it was like one hit. It doesn't count. Did you invade close to me this time? You taunting me by being far away? I have game design theories about Forlorn. In this game, technically, enemies are a limited resource. So do you think they added Forlorn? So if you're in this position, and you're not killing any enemies anymore, because you already got them all, it's there so you can resupply. The confidence. Because that was something I had a mild concern about. I didn't think I would be in this position myself, but I imagine the theoretical Dark Souls 2 player accidentally just wasting all their souls, which certainly there's enough souls in here to go around. Forlorn gives you more. Gives you more. Okay. I actually have to go to break to get some ads out, but I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'll see you very soon. Welcome back. I did have a bit of a stretch and a drink this time. Okay. I want to get this within the hour. Welcome back, Jane. I'm going to try. I'm going to notice that using the humanity did not heal me. Sorry, the human effigy. No. I appreciate you, but no. Welcome back, Arrow. Noticing this ladder, by the way, it doesn't make sense for it to exist, for it to have been constructed by the prison, because this is just like a hole, which is why it's made out of cell doors or other like prison bars. That's why there's a keyhole there. I think that's cool. No. You never realized? Well, I spent a lot of time looking at the ladder these past couple hours. You just thought it was weird how it looked like that. This is terrible news. Anyway, back to trying really hard. Pain. Maybe try really good instead. I should try really good instead. I could kill every Royal Guard the long way 12 times. And then I'd come in with more health, and also, I wouldn't have to risk the door. But I believe in myself too hard to do something like that. I have an excess of pride. You're doing so much damage. You just have to focus up and not take dodgeable hits. We're alive. We're alive. I didn't think we were. I don't know if the 2 life gems are going to do it for us. You're off your services as a summon. If you win, it's like eating an effigy. I see, I see. I had so many, like, grand concepts that this would actually be the one where I fell early and just managed to take on all 3. I dreamed so brightly, but I couldn't make it real. Aw. Hey, Sinzu. Oh, I didn't think you did that up here. Shoot. Hello, Meeper. It's so freaking doable, though. I need to manage my green better, especially on the floor. I need better floor stamina. Listen here. Aw. All right. I said I want to do it within the hour. I'm willing to make changes in order to help that along. I believe in my heart I can actually just get it as is. But what if our greatsword just did more damage?
Be gone.
I'm gonna take a break and fight some knights. Oh, sorry. I should have given you a chance to get up. The game punished me. Then my great sword would become a greater sword. Exactly. It'd be the greatest invention since the drying pan. I kind of wouldn't mind just fighting the pursuer as well. The one that's around here. Oh! I'm sorry for the silly cry. Pursuer. I accidentally did the light charge attack. And I just felt the will escaping my chest. Because I knew that was it. Cut down in your prime. Is this my prime? I really hope this isn't my prime. I was hoping my prime would be better than this. In years after my prime? How dare you? Your closest prime is 2011. You're a mastermind. That's not better. No, I was not better 10 years ago. Ten years ago, I was being trained as a manager at Taco Bell and I hadn't started HRT. Do you think that's better? No. If this was your prime, it'd be a crime. Surely with time, your conkle all little oh, Meeper. You're so wonderful. You're too old to remember your prime. I think this is actually my prime. But it's only because I was pretty messed up
I
before.
ought to fetch a new flint.
My greatsword is almost as good as my whip now,
Dear flame.
but it doesn't break after roughly 10 hits. Even if you had a prime, you'd forget the password. Fair enough. Prime is a weapon used by the establishment to make you forget. The best time is always right now. That's so true. I guess this is better. To be honest, I didn't pay attention to how much damage I was dealing before. I dodged into the attack range. Okay. Speaking of passwords, a few years ago, man who made the number symbol capital password. Oh yeah, he apologized and admitted the study and information was wrong. It's not the most secure. Shoot. I was like, maybe I'll just try having him up here. I mean, it went way better. I have to admit. Investing in my equipment was actually an incredible idea. I could actually take it a step further and invest in myself. If I just do that loop one more time and then put the souls into endurance. Like the password requirements, since he's getting at. Cassidy! I love you! I'm gonna use you as a charm so I can beat up the ruined sentinels or whatever they are.
Yosh.
I plunged this time. For breathing. For focusing. I'm holding a button. We are dying immediately. Beans is an amazing name for a young girl. Yes. It is. For a rabbit, maybe? No. We're naming our child Beans, by the way. No, sorry. We've been referring to her as Violet for many years. Maybe if she's a particularly beanie baby, I could be won over. You have negative connotations towards a boy named Beans. Yeah, it's true. It'd be extremely silly to name a boy Beans. I promise, I was getting this fairly consistently a minute ago. You've been arguing with Isa about this for 30 minutes. There's a boy out there somewhere named Beans who's soul crushed to hear that. I'm sorry if there's any Bean boys out there. I'm sure you're a fine representative. Boy named Beans whose favorite hobby is flower arrangement and has a frog shirt. Oh, I love that Bean. Bean, I think, is a charming name to go by for a boy. Trick them into adopting one of the rabbits from the livestock farmers and say it's for protection. There was a Bean in Ender's Game, there was. Alright. So that was obviously terrible, but we have 40 minutes left. We have to consume another effigy. Bean singular. Yeah. Bean reminds me of Mr. Bean. We have 4 remaining. 3 remaining. We need to use the utmost care. Yay, frog shirt. And in Disenchanted, really? The Beans guard rabbit. Watch out, she'll take you carrots. Rabbit, actually kind of a killer name. You're being misrepresented. You think it's a cute name. You would not assign this name to anybody. Why am I eating chat? Except it's a potential nickname, hoping that they would like it. Talking about names, you shared your personal feeling about wanting to name your child Beans, and you would love her. I would love our Beans child. Miss Beans was your favorite character in Rango. I've never seen Rango. That movie's really old, actually. Non-binary child named Beans who eats Legos. I would get them to stop. Oh, banana. That was a blind shot, just in case you're listening. Isa folded and agreed we can name her Beatrice, some variation of the spelling. And we can call her Beans as a nickname. That's very valid. Tonberry Child. Tonberry Child. Sorry. I'm very delighted by that. I don't think I ever actually went in here because trap ahead. Oh my gosh. I know I'm saying this after just taking a stab to the chest. They're so much easier when they go down in 2 swings versus 3. And we took their gloves. And we can still roll. You love Ringo? Amazing movie. We have to watch it together. You knew it was and you still responded. Banan was once surprised that we hadn't seen Rango because the movie was, quote, so recent. And then she looked it up and saw when it actually came out. Where do you think you're going? Here's the boss door, by the way. We do not have 1,000 in spare souls on us to level up. Felicia the Brave. Is this an NPC? Isn't Banana supposed to be youngest? Banana feels the youngest. You're not a furry. Your favorite movies just happen to be Rango's Utopia and Secret of Nim. That's valid. You rewatched it recently and did a smile? I've never seen. I'd really like to watch it. It hit right at the time where I was kind of not watching movies because I was distancing from family. Well, you know, not in a on purpose way, just from a going out on my own kind of way. You know what the oldest here Fern is? That's true. Felicia the Brave is definitely an NPC. We're taking her. No one would name themselves the Brave. I am out of flask. I knew this at one point. But then I forgot because I was distracted by Felicia the Brave over here. And brave she was. We have a single life gem, Felicia. I'm using it in your honor. Look at that bravery. I guess that's fair. I just did the same thing to your friend. Should have dodged right. You did not summon Felicia the Brave, but you did summon a different NPC because the fight's hard. That's fair and validating. Thank you. Sorry, I need to see. You're not a furry, you just really like animals and can't relate to human characters and surround yourself with furries. And yo, same. You're literally not old. I have to agree. Banan's literally not old. She's also, and I swear this is not a bit, she's very young-hearted. You're so old. Cassidy, shut up. Not actually. I love you. Are you the youngest? Youngest active currently? Maybe. Keeper's youngest though, right? Still in college, like all those pictures and stuff. You 26? I was about to say, whoa, I thought you were 25. Yeah, that was like a while ago. Before all that time passed. Thank you for life, Jim. Saying thank you for life, Jim, like that made it feel like I was like congratulating my father or something named Jim. Ass is the youngest. Terrifying. Bunnies are so young, it's true. No. Cassidy, you're 26. That's not even a huge difference to however old I am. Oh, that guy accidentally did the forward light too. Okay, so current plan. I'm gonna take all these souls that I got. And the souls inside the room. And I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go back to Majula. I'm gonna level endurance. And then I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna win the freaking fight. Yeah, you walk away. We're out of here. What? You're not allowed to do that. Look at them. They're just standing there so smug. That they're... We've determined there's too many May birthdays. Babies often have older siblings, you found? What does it mean? Wait, no, I am not nearly twice your age. That is ridiculous. I am 5 years older than you. Is May the result of like better planning or something? The kids are back in school. You're also a May baby. I did not say I am 5 years old. I said I'm 5 years older than you. Eba knows much. It's very impressive. So many common fruit. What is a common fruit? It temporarily boosts poison resist. You've got approximate knowledge of many things you do. You must have cut out, really? I'm sure. Okay, so the plan that I had last time, I'm gonna do that plan again. I got confused. Never mind. We don't need to worry about that plan anymore. Now we're just gonna fight the boss. Am I calling you a liar? No, I said I was sure. What number is your ma? You certainly meant what number is your May. All in up, I was rushing and also barely looking at game. And I ran out the door. But it's okay. Now we have nothing to stand in our way. Nothing holding us back. Nothing weighing on us. Upon thinking of it, I don't really enjoy jumping for the door. I really don't have to. I've made this run many times. But I was going to say I don't know if I enjoy dwindling the easy souls that I've got access to. Telling Isa about your favorite character, Miss Beans, on the way home. And they were sure you were gaslighting them. You don't remember the movie that well? And she always does this. She does this a lot. Your phone, it likes to be aggressive auto correction sometimes. I've been noticing my phone has been correcting more aggressively and often to a freaking emoji. Get up here. I'm gonna fight you on my island. That was extremely cocky, and I knew it was. But I also knew the other soldier was going to leap up, and I was scared. Aw, thank you, Isa. Yours only gives you spelling suggestions. I need to fiddle around in the settings. You share a game preference with the expectation you don't want or expect you to do it and realize it's probably a wrong opinion. I'm concerned, but go ahead. Like battling the troublesome triplets. This meepy got to sleepy. Half the time your phone does not give you a choice. Yeah, I'll just be typing and then there's an emoji. I never want an emoji. I swear. Thank you for the boop. Good night, Meepy, just in case I didn't say it. I know I read it. I can't remember if I actually said good night. I hope you get lots of rest. You like to ditch armor in the beginning of the game? That's fair. Until you get some serious armor and start upgrading it. That makes sense. I know that's kind of what I was doing in Elden Ring too. Please. You know what? I got the life gem. Fine. You lose poise, so if you get hit, it's likely you're screwed. You're just most comfortable with the lightest roll. That's fair. I faced off with Margit so many times. Just completely nude with a greatsword. It's pretty sick, affectionate. Aw. With the same logic, you know, if I'm surviving one hit either way, I might as well not wear armor. You know what? NPC not worth it. You come up here, and this time I'm not going to get hit. And I might jump down when the other one comes up here. Or just before, ideally. I actually got hit twice. Isa laughed. I don't know if Isa would have laughed at you. I think it's cool that you were going through with the same equipment for both. NPC might actually be super worth it. I'm a little sad. My belief in taking them out this time is dwindling. As close as it feels. And because they're strong, yeah, just because they distract the enemy, right? I just get to wail while, and Felicia has a great shield. I didn't find the other one, but still. I think it's in one of the cells. Okay, I did see them. And I wasn't 100% on if they were NPC or not. I'm sorry, you've had chat stuck inside you for a long time. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing in there. I swear, not doing it on purpose. We've only got 3 effigies left. As long as we've got 1 by the end of this, I'll be satisfied. Not that I would like to use 2, but I'm open to using 2. Whoa. Someone rang a bell in Dark Souls 1. You know survival, you am what is, you am what is. You have rivals. All are younger. The gnash of jaws, the crash of thunder. You are older than the hunger. Pretty awesome, Era. I actually didn't know that. I should have juiced so much sooner. I hesitated, and then that I still had enough time. He just kind of stood there. The things don't even heal you like the huge manatees did. I know. I keep forgetting too. Like, I keep using them and thinking that I'm good. Gracious. We have a level. We are leaving. I appreciate the multiple entrances. What is that? Hello, not slip. Oh, do you mean this? That's Cassidy. She's just a little backwards. There's going to be a punchline, but you lost the plot. Fair enough. I thought you were just, like, experimenting with some chat poetry. No?
Bearer of the curse, seek lest this.
We can have one more endurance. You hear bird chirp. Not here, I'm afraid. As far as I know. The bird chirp is coming from within your environment. We're going in. A single piece more endurance. This is going to be the last time before we swap games, so I want to give it the best shot. I'm adjusting my seating. Rested before fighting the water elemental. Got surprised in the night. You did not realize the rest hadn't finished. Thought the elemental went back to bed. I was really confused. That's incredible. We are going as many times as it takes to fight through here until we are at full health with an NPC behind us and at the boss door. Yeah, get out here. Your numbers have dwindled. You're nothing. 99 IQ, solved the puzzle and got a cool sword. Very nice. Playing on normal, though? No, normal's, I think, the better experience. I was playing on core initially, or I was actually playing on a custom difficulty because I didn't like the idea of the game fudging rolls for me, but I really came around on it. We're talking about Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, by the way. Started a new character today and really like it so far. Normal feels normal. You really want to enjoy Shifter, but it's so hard. You can deal great damage, but you're so squishy and can't hit anything. And you're attacking with strength, and you got an 18 in strength. Do shifters get full base attack bonus? There is flanking in this game. And the way flanking works is you flank if an ally is just adjacent. You don't have to be across. Didn't even decide to try and turn it into an X class this time. That's even viable. I found an amulet on stream, if you don't mind the spoiler, and this is a warning to tune out if you do. That lets you use dex to damage for natural attacks. But only if you have weapon finesse, which I'm guessing you would have anyway in this situation. I said with full life, to be honest, I'll take it. Oh, hey, Layla. So you're here? Hello. I saw her run up behind me and I got so scared for a second. I'm snoozing. That's basically what you did when you tried to play a Pathfinder with us all. Yeah. I think that's viable. I am bracing and entering. Good night, bunny. Get lots of rest. Oh, Felicia, you're a legend. Probably look at some point. That's alright. Good night when it comes. Well, now we're here. I believe in her. Super disappointed fangs aren't natural weapons. I think in tabletop there's like an alternate racial you can take for it, but unfortunately they don't have things like that in Wrath of the Righteous. Oh my gosh. They're active now? Felicia was keeping them at bay. I'll probably take one more attempt after this because that's how one last time always works for me. Okay. Actually, one more.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you for the head pats, Isa. I'll do my best. There's not a summon sign in here anymore because we're too hollowed. I'll do my best solo. Have no cheese emote? Burrito's close enough. Thank you. Maybe it's tangy cheese. Yeah. Cheese has a scent to it. That's normal. Thank you, not slip. I'm gonna stay relaxed. I'm gonna stay loose. That's what I needed to do when Felicia was here. And I also need to only walk dodge to the right on that. Or in general. Gripping is from outside, that makes sense. I did say one more. I said one more a couple of times. I think I actually got a swap here. Sorry I couldn't get it done in this one. Girls is now chirping too.